run. Yeah.
Exactly. What we got? Co-main event?
ZAE versus LP.
ZAE versus LP.
And then with that game, I'll take the lead. ZAE, you might not like his game the most, but his game is efficient. His game will beat any casual. So him him being able to get downhill on anybody that he wants, he has a touch around the hoop and he can knock down the jumper. LP, he's more east west three ball, and when he gets downhill, he is using his body mostly.
Snatch.
Again, that snatch. And then I'm taking Zay in this matchup because I think Zay will be more physical, and I think Zay will take the game away from LP once LP starts getting frustrated.
So you say you would take the game from him.
Yep, 30-21.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's not even it's not even like disrespecting like he just
Nah.
said.
Yeah.
Like he just said, like the score ain't always gonna reflect the game, but that's what type of game it's gonna be.
Midrange, you want it or what you got? It's your world, Midrange. Mac is Mac and you. I'm just here, man.
I'm happy to go last this time. I'm happy to
just
go
here
last
hanging.
this time.
All right, so I go cool. So this is what I'm gonna say, right? LP, dog, he nice, right? You was in Detroit, we was in Detroit.
Yep.
Did you see that LP? Did you see his body?
The 2v2?
Did you see how he looked? Did you see how he looked? When I seen him, so I'm also a personal trainer, athletes and adults for weight loss, right? So when I seen him, I said, damn, like he looked in really, really good shape, right?
Yep.
And that whole sequence of them 2 days, it showed, right?
Yep.
I think after he left there, these guys have lives, man. I don't know his personal life, but I think somewhere he retract. Because his body weight in the next time we seen him, he looked like almost when he played Scoo.
Yep.
So, and I'm not there. I'm just going by TV. So what I'm seeing on the tube, right? So that's letting me know as a trainer, he's not on what he was on when he took that SKOOB loss. Right? This is what I got.
Yeah.
And then it showed versus Joseph, right? And don't get it twisted. He's gonna cook anybody you put in front of him that's not to his tier, right?
Yep.
He's gonna cook him. He's too talented not to, right? And then when you get somebody where Joseph, where you don't, once again, I don't think he took him as serious. I don't think a lot of people did. I had him beating Joseph by like 12 points. I told Joseph I was completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I think in this game, running around the block, that's what he shows himself doing, running around the block, running his miles, ain't the same as putting your body through a rigorous schedule of a regiment to be able to prepare for a ZAE game. So for me, what he's never experienced in this space, not even with a SKOO, is what Rob and ZAE had to experience against each other when they played one-on-one. They was both physical beings. They both was going downhill. They both was absorbing bumps. It was just a physical, good basketball game. And I don't know. I'm not sure if LP is going to be able to last a whole game being bumped. Even when they do miss a floater, you just still had to absorb that bump.
Got to deal with it. Yeah.
He's not going to let you relax. And then when you relax and give him a three, which is we know LP is known for that as well. If you give him a three and Zay's knocking him down, you're going to have a problem because it can turn 12. It could be 6-3 and it can go to 12-3 that quick by you giving him shots to see if he's on. You can't do that this game. You can't give ZAE a chance to see if he's on. Not in this game. And LP's known for doing that. So my prediction, what you about to say before I get my prediction?
And before, I was gonna say before Mr. Midrange goes, ZAE is going to probably rock the cradle a little bit, and
no, I say no. LP strong. Don't get it twisted. LP strong. He's a grown man as well. He gonna be there. Is that can he withstand over and over and over again? Can he withstand that? So I'm gonna give my prediction. I'm gonna let you go mid range. I know I might have broke it down too technical. I might have been on my game real quick. I got ZAE 30-24. ZAE 30-25. ZAE 30-25.
Before you go, I have another thing.
What?
ZAE beat arguably the #1 player in the space. And what did he go through? He went through grit and grind to take that game.
Yeah, definitely. We watched it. We seen
That's
it.
the definition of ZAE's game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't think LP is going to be able to take that. You can go now. Take the torch.
Yeah, I think both of those predictions are very good, and I agree with all of those points. I think those top five players, the guys that are ranked top five, they're top five for a reason. And I say the thing that separates those top five players and everyone else is that conditioning that they keep across, like it's their lifestyle. They do this professionally full time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a knock on anyone that's not in that top five. It's just you said you're a personal trainer and you do that, like you know how hard it is to keep a physique all the way throughout a year. Typically when people are trying to get stronger, they go through phases. If you're playing year round, like how does that work? How do you stay at the peak for that long? And somehow these guys, street stars mainly, they've figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Moon, obviously, it's just what he does. He just constantly plays games. Rob, whatever he's doing to stay in the shape he does. Like some of these guys have just figured it out. And I
Right.
think that's the part we're waiting to see if LP is figured out.
Right.
But there's a world where he wins.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if there's anyone other than probably Rob that can score 30 points faster than LP.
Facts.
If he can end the game quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So I say this and people are like, oh, obviously it's whoever gets to 30 first, but it's more so the mentality of it's a race to 30 for LP.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get to 30. I got to get this over with quick. If it turns into like a game of back and forth, I just don't know how you beat ZAE.
Right.
I just don't know how it happens. So I've got the same prediction. I've got it. I've got it 2 possessions, but I think it's going to be about 6 points.
Mm.
I think it's also going to be 30-24 ZAE.
Mm. Well, there we have it. What you got?
My comment is when you said that you think that the only other person could be is Rob. I would like to add kudos to Lat. I think Lat can beat Lamar to 30.
Think Lat could beat Lamar to 30?
Yes.
That'd be a good
I,
game. I
I
didn't even
think
think about that game before.
I think explosiveness wise, scoring wise, you're exactly right. Lat's another person who like I mean he scored 85 out of 100. Just
Mr.
now
Red
we saw him
Shoes.
score 30 something, 40 something.
Yeah.
We just saw him score in the other game to 100. Just now in the
Yeah.
Champions League, he scored
Yeah.
however many in a row. Yeah, he's
Right.
that's a great
Mr.
pool.
Mr. Red Shoes. I didn't even think about it. That's a really good game, man. What we got? Main event.
Yeah. We got best friends, basically brothers, going at it. So, SKOO versus NAS. I would say number one in the space. Well, arguably number one in the space, and then a guy that has been known to stay in the top five for a very longevity type of thing. Same thing with Nas, but I think he's been bouncing around people's top fives with 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, just everyone. So I'm going to. People say you never really doubt SKOO. You never go against SKOO. But I think this is the only game that you can try and go against SKOO. So, like, I'm going to take this game. It's going to be super close because SKOO is comeback king. And you've seen what he did on that card when he played Nitty. Seeing what he's able to do with his comebacks. And he's just one of the people that never give up. And I think Nas is going to be the only person that you can really that you can't go down to and expect to be able to come back. So I'm taking this game, Nas 31-29.
Ooh, I like that.
Main event for a reason.
Yeah, I like that.
Mid-range, I want you to go, but I'm gonna go with this is the last game. I want you to finish it off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'll go now. So what I like to say is everything Mac just said was pretty much I ain't gotta go long because that was very good. Like
Very
that
good.
very good. So that was my thoughts. Same thing goes with the other game. Nas is such a big physical being that all that bumping and all that when he's going to the hoop and get a little push off to his jump shot, it's gonna be a lot. But then Nas got to deal with school speed, first step, this bag that he has. So can't nobody think this is about to be no blowout. Can't nobody think that this is gonna be no pushover game. This is not a game you look over. And I like Nas said when we had him on the show, he's not looking past them. He's not even though we asked him what was next. His first thing was, well, you mean after school? School's next. I'm not going to look past nobody. I can't look past nobody. So I got the game close. I got it Nas 30-27. 30-27. And that's pretty much where I got it at. Just off of pretty much everything he said. But Scoo can't go
Yeah,
in this game playing. I'm gonna cut you off Midrange. Scoo cannot go
no, all
down.
good.
Can't go in this game. He got to start off hot to try to win the game. If you're gonna win the game, he got to take at least a 3-point lead and stay there. You can't go down. Go ahead, Midrange.
No, I agree. I really like the way both of you guys laid that out because it's exactly how I feel. Like Scoob's superpower is actually not going to be as good this game because like, it's exactly what Nas doesn't allow. Like he's not going to just let often. He's not going to
Right,
let like go up big and then just let people walk back in.
right,
But a couple things. Okay, there's 2 points I want to make on this that gives me a little bit of doubt. I
right.
went back and watched Nas versus Scoob Nesquik. I don't know if you guys have seen that game.
Yeah.
Uh, it was 3 dribbles. It was outside. It was super physical.
Mm-hmm.
It favored Nas totally,
He
and
was right
Scoob
there.
had a chance to win.
Right there.
He missed the shot right at the end, and that made
Mm-hmm.
me realize, like, okay, I've always underestimate Scoob, and he just always right there
Can't.
in the game.
Can't.
And then the fact that every single time, Scoob is almost always the underdog, and then that's when he has his best performances. So I think Nas is going to win. I agree. I've got 31-28,
That was yours,
but
man? Oh, Mac was 29. Okay.
31-28. But I think this is why we like Scoob
Got
because
to.
you can't. You just how does he keep doing it? And we just
Man,
keep counting him out. So
Manny got some of my money. He won't get no more, yo. And I'm just seeing it like that. I came to Jersey, got me another time. And I was gonna, although I thought Scoo might have won the LP game, I thought that I was gonna bet it. And the only reason I didn't is because Manny had other stuff going on and we missed each other. And I'm glad we missed each other. I'd have lost again. I'd have put money in his pocket again. But you can't bet against Uncle Scoo, bro. You just can't. There's no
you know,
way you
as
can.
you're talking, it just like popped in my head. I'm like, oh, he's Rocky.
Right.
Scoob is the Rocky of the one-on-one
Of the
scene.
ones. And he
He's gonna
called him the
get
comeback
he's
king,
gonna get
man.
knocked out for 8 rounds, and then on the ninth round, he's gonna come back and throw his haymakers.
Right. That was yeah, man. That's crazy. So what we getting into?
Well, first, I would like to make my last final statement on this Scoob and Nas game. This game is the main event for a reason.
Mhm.
And when you think about this one space, comeback versus shut the door, Nas is known to shut the door early. I think they did a really good job with this matchup.
Yeah.
So kudos to
Agreed.
Ball's Life and OTD.
Yep, agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.